video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to try and base one video a week around beauty and just being a female in general, and then the other about mummy life. So enjoy! So today's video is top tips on how to use the Dyson Airwrap. Top tips is never ever use it on wet hair. You need to have damp hair. So I usually just chuck it up in a towel, do what I need to do, and then come back to it. But you can obviously just rough dry it, or rough dry it with a towel. You can go in, if you've got really frizzy hair or really super curly hair, just use either the tool that's for frizzier hair or the afro hair. Or if you want to puff it up because you've got really flat hair, then go in with this first, go underneath, pull it up, and just give it a bit of a damp dry before you start going in with the curling tools, because it's just not going to work. It only works on damp hair, not super wet hair. Get yourself some sectioning clips, because I didn't in the beginning. I just thought, I'm so used to GHDs where you just kind of shove the hair about and you do it. But actually, because it's an air wrap, all the air tangles the hair. It just gets really messy, especially in the beginning when you're not used to it. So once I got used to it, I could just chuck it up in a ponytail and get on with it. But in the beginning, the best thing that I could use was the sectioning clips, because I could pin down the bits that were done and I could pin up the bits that weren't done and do it. Now I don't need to do that, but definitely when you're starting, sectioning the hair off with the bits that are done and not done was really helpful when I was getting used to it. So you get two barrels. Well, you get 4, but there's the thicker ones, which I think were 55, and the smaller ones that are 33, something around that. So I'll show you the thinner ones too. You get the thinner ones and the thicker curls. You need to hold the barrel in the direction that the hair is. So if you look in the mirror, it's really simple. If the hair's that way, you go that way. If the arrows are going that way, you go that way. And a little tip that I did, I used to flip it, because sometimes I like to change the direction of the hair. So rather than taking the barrel off, and if I wanted it on that same side, I found it quite a long process. So I used to do like this and then flip it, and obviously you just get used to it. It's just a product that you definitely need to give it some time, because the first time you use it, you're going to hate it. Follow the arrows, play around with it, flip it about, find what works for you and what you prefer. If you find that your hair drops very quickly, which mine did, just get some pin curls, because they'll just hold longer, it works better, and you can make them super tight or super long, but the curls will hold because you're using the pin curls. I mean, if you don't have pin curls, just use your sectioning clips and they work just as well, especially for thicker hair. I think the pin curls work better for thin curls and small hair, small curls I mean. But if you've got really thick hair, I find that the sectioning clips work better to hold the curls than pin curls, but that's just my hold the heat on for about 20 seconds and then hold the push up. You can either push down on this button and hold it for 20 seconds, or, which is what I do, is if you put on the middle button, it's just on the heat, and then push up for a cold air and then switch it off and take it out. And the cold air basically just helps it set, that's all. If you prefer beach wave looks and you're finding that you're not getting it with the Dyson Airwrap, like I said earlier, flip the product, flip the hairdryer, because it gives you a different type of curl. So when you're doing it this way, the curls just set differently, but when you flip it upside down, it's a lot looser. It's a different style of curl. So I think beach wave looks, flip that product upside down. If you have long hair, this just isn't gonna work for you. You need that extra long barrel. So it is worth going and buying that extra barrel. Obviously it's not an issue for me, but if I was to grow my hair out again, I'd be buying the extra long barrel. Another tip is, if you prefer your curls to drop down, you wanna hold it down. But if you like that super bouncy, flowy look, you want to have the barrel pushing like that. So you want to hold the barrel where you want the hair to set. A tip that I learned from another YouTuber, her name is Molly Edgley, so go and follow her, because I got all of my tips from her. And when I was like, why have I got this product? This is not what I thought it was going to be. She really helped me just go through it, and I was like, yep, this is what I need to do. And I was just watching her tutorials as I was doing it, and it helped me. So definitely go and check out her channel and give her a follow, social media. I'm going to link everything down below so that you can give her some love. What she did was, after she curled her hair, the curls at the front, she didn't want them too strong. So she used this brush, and then she brushed out the curls so that they blended better into the curls. And I love that look. It's just really nice. So thank you. Lastly, do not be afraid to brush out the curls, and do not be afraid to throw loads of product on them. I use hairspray, I use serums, I use mousse, I use oils. Something that I love is a booster underneath, because my hair is really thin now. It used to be really thick, so I'm so used to having a lot of hair, and at the moment it's really thin, so I just find that I don't like the look of it because I'm not used to it. Whereas I got some root spray. Something else that I do is, even though it's clean, I'll chuck dry shampoo on it to give it a bit of texture sprays, oil, stuff like that is just going to make your hair feel and look better. So, well, I don't really like the feel of dry shampoo, but sometimes you need that texture to help it grip. Moussing it before you curl it will also, if you've got hair that drops, that's going to really benefit you as well. So yeah, lots of products, well, not over the top, but try out different products, see what works for your hair, and just give it some time, because I promise you'll love the products. Thanks for watching. I'm going to be doing a series on different looks that I create with the Dyson, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, comment any videos you want to see, and I will see you soon.